Hello, my name's James, and welcome to this short video as part of my UK Treasurer election campaign 2023. I'm going to keep this one really brief, and it's a short video on ensuring that all branches and reps are kept informed about national decisions, with the right to consult officers and NEC, and the right to be properly informed of outcomes of any key votes on those national bodies. So I have quite a bit of experience over the years as being a branch president, a branch secretary, and also a regional secretary in coordinating action at the local level in national disputes. And one thing that's been a bit of a theme is that branches are not always kept well informed of some of the key decisions. So anything from what's the industrial strategy, what are our strike dates, what's our strike fund, how are those dates going to be coordinated with branches across regions and nationally? Are there going to be key rallies and events? All of these key practical things you need to know at branch level in order to organise effective industrial action. And similarly, in local disputes, whether that be FE or HE, decision making can be very slow. Support around things like access to the legal fund or legal support around punitive deductions, getting any information out of the union is often very difficult. And part of that is that we're a somewhat bureaucratic organisation, and part of that is kind of the factionalism and the politics. And perhaps one of the biggest examples we've seen recently was this big higher education committee HEC decision that was taken back in start of November, I think, around indefinite action in the spring term. We heard nothing about that for about 6 weeks, and then the General Secretary put a video on Twitter saying that she disagreed with that decision and that we should enter a process of consultation to think about what to do next. Similarly, and this affects HE and FE, there was a decision taken on NEC at the 2nd of December to extend our strike payments to £70 per day for every single day that we're out on strike. Now, again, that's where are we now? Nearly 2 months ago, as I record this video, branches have still not heard anything about how that's being implemented, when it's going to be implemented. And if you look on the national website, the information on the strike fund still says £50 a day, capped at 11 days, which goes back to the April, I think, 2022 NEC decision. So we need to open up the black box. How do we do that? Well, not by just putting everything out on social media, airing our dirty laundry in public in front of our employers. I think what we need to do is use the structures as we have them within the union. So NEC members are elected and sit on regional committees. They often attend branch committees. You can contact your NEC or HEC or FEC representative. You can ask them questions. But unfortunately, those members feel that their hands are tied right now. So they're often told that all decisions are confidential, they can't be discussed within the union, often under threat of disciplinary action. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's actually consistent with the rules of the union as we have them right now. And certainly as a national officer, I will hold myself accountable for any decisions that I make, and I will communicate those decisions within the structures of the union. I also think branches ought to know what motions are going to those national bodies. So any motions submitted to NEC, I think, should be circulated on the branch officers' mailing list nationally. So every single branch knows what decisions are being taken. And then I think the outcome of those key votes should be promptly communicated, again, not on social media, on the branch officers list, so that all branches get the outcome and branches can then consult their members. I also agree with other things that have been suggested, for example, voting records. I'd have no problem telling people how I voted on every single key decision, and I think that should be the norm in our union. So that's it. We need branches to be kept informed of national decisions. We, as reps and members, should have the right to consult and ask questions of our national officers and elected NEC representatives and to find out what's going on within our union. So open up the black box, vote for me, James Brackley, running for Treasurer, UCU 2023.